Hello and welcome to Cruising with E-Rider. On today's show, we're going to start off in Fairborn at the Kid Again Car Show, and then it's off to Brookville to meet Mike at Cylinder Head and Block, our newest sponsor, where he's going to be rebuilding our 350 Chevy motor for our 67 Chevy Project truck. So stay tuned for that and more on Cruising with E-Rider.
We're here for the downtown Fairborn Car Show and the charity of A Kid Again. See right here, A Kid Again.
Kid Again.
And this is Brian. He's a spokesman for that. And stripers, we painting all day, and we painted up tons of panels and all kinds of weird things. And we're getting ready to auction all off and give it to this charity right here.
Just too cool.
Yeah, it's a killer day. The sun, everything turned out great. Perfect. Got some great stripers here. I got them from Indiana, Kentucky, and even Neil, he come all the way from Germany.
Really?
Yeah, he come to see some family and wanted to come down, and so he's helping us out.
Does he stripe too?
Yeah.
Oh my God, we might have to get him on too.
And then we got a bunch of the guys local, and they all come together, and now we're just going to auction this stuff off and see how much money we can come up with.
Well, let's hear a little bit about the charity itself.
Sure, I tell you, we're very fortunate to have the car show supporting A Kid Again. We used to be called Adventures for Wish Kids, and what we do is provide families who have a child or children with a life-threatening illness, provide them opportunities every month to be a kid again. We take them to bowling parties and the museums, and we took 1,125 people from Dayton to Kings Island a couple months ago. Took about 400 to a Dragons game, and every month we try to bring those families who have sick kids together just to celebrate life and just allow those little kids to forget about being sick. And we get to do that thanks to great groups like the Fairborn Car Show and AutoZone and the Pinstripers. These guys do great stuff just to help us do good things for these kids.
Man, it's a great cause.
It is. It's a lot of fun.
Now, I need some contact information.
Okay, if you're interested in learning more about A Kid Again, you can go to akidagain.org, akidagain.org, and all the information is there. And we have chapters throughout Ohio, but I'm here today representing the Dayton chapter, who's going to benefit from all this generosity today.
All right, man. Now, same time, same place next year?
That's right. They've already got it on the calendar. It's like September 8 and 9, whatever that weekend is, next year, they've already got it written down.
All right, man. Thank you so much for doing this for the kids and being on Cruising with E-Rider.
Hey, thanks, man.
And Shane?
Greg.
Next year, man.
Hey, you know me, I'm always a kid. I'll be a kid again next year, and we're going to bring all the boys out too and have some fun.
I will stay a kid again, too.
All right.
You guys keep Cruising with E-Rider.
Thanks, sir.
Man, tell me about your car.
Well, besides having a 65 Mustang, my dad used to have a Plymouth GTX, and I've always been a Mopar fan, so I didn't want another B-body that I had.
Right.
And I decided to build this thing, and of course the shaker hood car is what I wanted.
Right.
74, even though it was 70-71, it's with the shaker hood, and 72 and up really didn't have a shaker hood on.
So now what make and model are we looking at?
A 74.
Just 74?
And when I bought it, it was Pink Panther pink.
Okay. And you weren't going to drive that long,
No,
were you?
I'm not man enough to drive a pink
Not
car.
yet. Not man enough to drive a pink car.
So I put this together. 500 cubic inch, so it's 440 is a lie, but
Right.
I said I should put that on there. But
Hey.
I had to make sure it ran with the Evos.
Right.
Kids with them little rice burners whoop my Mustang, so I put this together.
You found something that wasn't going to whoop it anymore, huh?
Yep.
So now, what was it like when you found it? Pink, but was it running and everything?
Yeah, but it had a cracked windshield. The interior was still immaculate. That's what got me in it. And the headliner was good.
Right.
The body was fairly good. It had a cracked windshield. The rally hood had rust all on it. And so for $8,300, I picked it up pretty reasonable.
Oh, that wasn't bad.
Even though I looked for a CUDA down in Florida, almost bought one. I looked for one in Illinois, in Indiana, in Kentucky, and wound up buying this car in Union, Ohio.
Ain't that crazy?
Just north of Englewood. But Pink Panther pink in the ad and went up there. But I went around with the body magnet to make sure it wasn't a rust bucket like my Mustang was.
Right.
And then put this together. Bought it in 04. By 3 years later, it was all done.
Okay.
But I had to rewire it. It was down for, showed in 08, it was down in 09, 010, and the end of 010, and now it's up and running.
So now you're just basically getting it out run again, ain't you?
Yep.
All right, now how many shows you been to this summer, man?
How many shows?
Yeah. Bunch?
Not as many as I wanted to go to because I work, and probably a I got a few more on the thing on my clipboard.
That's still coming up, huh?
Yeah, all the way up until October.
That's right.
4 shows.
Then we'll pack them up.
And I got, so all my dust collectors, that guys at work calls them dust collectors, all the ones that were for my Mustang, over a couple dozen, 25 of them, I had to box them up to make room for this thing, because my Mustang won maybe 7 out of 12 shows, because it's not that rare.
Right.
This show's better because it's a rare car.
Well, that purple jumps out at you too.
And that and the purple and silver, and that was the 2-tone that I wanted to keep it to.
Yeah, it grabs your eye, it sure does.
It's all, the hockey sticks are painted on, and the shaker hood, it's all purple and silver, and that was the look I wanted.
Now, are you going to do anything with it this winter, or is it done?
Eventually, I might want to get a different steering wheel. It'll probably be a Flaming River, because they'll be all polished. I want people to know that this ain't, it's a custom car.
Okay.
So it's not original. When they were really original, it was a 318 car, because they didn't even have big engines.
No.
So I made it to a car cloning it like a 70 shaker hood 440 car.
Well, that makes sense.
So 20 years from now, I'll still be driving the same car.
Right.
I'm not interested.
Well, you're just playing with it, man. It ain't like you're trying to race anybody. You just want to beat them the rice burners.
Yep, there you go. Because everybody asked me if I had a flat tire with my Mustang. I was quite surprised that the car, it was able to whoop my car. But this car, I figured, got a lot. 500 cubic inch was enough that I'll be able to take care of business there.
Where are you coming in from?
Centerville.
Oh, you didn't have to come far then, did you?
No.
Well, man, thank you so much for being on Cruising with E-Rider. Love that little Barracuda.
All right. Thank you.
One. Neil, I heard you come a really long way to come to this car show.
Yeah, that's right.
Where did you come from?
From Germany, all over from Germany.
Now, what part of Germany?
Near Frankfurt.
I know where Frankfurt is.
Yeah, okay.
Oh man, so you had a little bit of a. Did you swim or fly?
I fly.
You fly?
I can't swim. I'm not a swimmer.
Now, are you a car guy from Germany?
Yep.
Okay, now do you stripe and everything?
I do pinstriping, yeah.
Really? Now, is it hot in Germany, man? I mean, do they like it?
Yeah, they like it, but there are not that much people over there. They let stripe.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I see, man, you got to make it big.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Okay, now what do you like doing the most? Do you like lettering or striping?
All over.
Really?
All over.
Now, what kind of car you got, man?
Oh, I got a Volvo.
A Volvo?
Yeah.
No, that don't count. You got striped?
Not yet. I just bought it.
Okay.
That's a station wagon.
Oh, but that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you gonna flat black it?
Yeah, sure.
There you go. Flat black and pinstripes.
Yeah.
Oh, then I guess the Volvo will be cool then.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. Thank you so much for coming such a long way out here to this show.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And you keep cruising with E-Rider.
Yeah, sure.
Deep where the river runs, I'm gonna find a sound.
airbrusher down here.
Yeah, I try.
Well, tell me about it, man. What are you doing?
I love doing it. I do everything from portraits to demons, skulls, to birds, everything.
Now, what got you started, brother?
I got started because my family, they saw my artwork and they kept telling me, they're like, well, you got to do this. You got to at least try it. See if you're any good at airbrushing. And then before you know it, a year later, I mean, I'm already starting a business.
Really?
Yeah.
So did you start just doing little stuff, or?
I started just working here and there. Like,
Right.
Saved up some money, bought my first airbrush.
Okay, what kind of brush you use?
I use an Iwata, but I switched over to Infinity by
Okay.
Carter and Steenbeck.
Better brush?
Oh yeah.
More
Much
control, I guess?
better. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get those hairlines like nothing.
Okay. All right, so what do you like doing the most?
I love doing portraits.
Do you?
It's my favorite thing to do.
Okay.
I got a whole portfolio full of them.
So now where are you coming in from, man?
I'm currently based in London, but I mean, I'm all over the place.
Well, now if I was wanting to get a hold of you, where would I find you at?
You can visit me at exhaleairbrushing.com, or you can drop me a link on Facebook at Exhale Airbrushing.
Okay, you got a phone number, man?
Yeah.
Hook us up.
937-267-6586. Yeah, just a little bit.
So, man, now do you just freehand everything?
I don't freehand everything. There's a lot of stuff that I do freehand.
Right.
Like skulls and stuff like that, I can freehand no problem. Portraits, it helps have a picture. Sorry.
Look at him over there.
His interviewing cut.
You're fine, you're fine. The famous Shane 6 in the background. All right, so now what are we going for here?
We're
Flames?
just going for some flames up this little toilet paper holder.
There, I got one. Hey, clean all the wax off.
Just some real quick to add into the charity.
I see.
Like what I do is I lay them down and then I go back in and I freehand everything.
You go back over everything.
Yeah, to make it look, just to give it that extra touch. That way I don't look like a stencil.
Hey, we all got to start off with something, man.
Oh yeah, but gotta go past the stencil.
Oh, you get there, brother. You're doing good. You're only into it just starting, man.
Yeah, I've only been airbrushing just a year.
And you're doing it for a good cause. That's why we're all out here.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Well, hey, we'll check back with you in a little bit.
All right.